Who knew that a car inspired by a concept from the mid-70s could garner such interest? Well, when the final result looks like this, it's easy to see why that's the case. This is the Hyundai N Vision 74, and it's a killer-looking coupe that the automaker needs to bring to life. Word on the street is that this finally may be the case, just in a supremely limited fashion. Before we get to the numbers, let's back up and remind you what this thing is. I'm shortening the name to N74, and it's a super cool sports coupe hiding a hydrogen-powered setup. Well, the hydrogen part serves as a generator to replenish a 62.4 kilowatt-hour battery pack, and that pack feeds a pair of electric motors. Initially, Hyundai said the N74 could produce a pretty excellent amount of horsepower, 670 to be exact, but now I'm hearing that a production version of the car will actually push that figure higher. South Korean outlet ET News is saying that the N74 may just arrive with 800 horsepower. That will surely eat into the claimed 370 miles of driving range, but I'm okay with that since this hydrogen hybrid EV is about performance. As I said earlier though, the rumor is that it will arrive in limited numbers. Those who murmur are claiming that Hyundai will only build 100 units. And of that 100, just 70 will be for the road and the other 30 will be used for racing. That's funny since it's not like these need to compete in a series that has homologation requirements. Regardless, seeing both street and track versions would be super cool. And with the massive wing, large diffuser, front splitter, and other aero elements, it wouldn't be crazy to think that the only differences for the racing and street versions would be in regards to safety items like a cage, race seat and harness, and a stripped down interior. Of course, when you hear about a car like this coming to market, so many more questions arise. What would a curb weight look like? Where would the hydrogen fuel cell sit? If it comes to the US, would it only make sense to sell it in California based on the current hydrogen fueling infrastructure? And most importantly, when can I try both the street and track versions? I said it in the last video I made on the N74, and I'm going to say it again here. Hyundai has been building some amazing prototype vehicles over the last few years. I got a brief amount of seat time in one of them, the RM19. That thing was incredible, and everybody who drove it told Hyundai they needed to offer a production version. Hopefully, even more people are saying that about this N74, which is how we've arrived at the rumor of a production version in the very near future. Because if it drives half as well as the RM19, and I have every reason to believe it could be that much better, it will be an awesome machine. The rumors say that production will begin in the first half of 2026. So until then, let's keep hoping that's the case. And then let's also hope that the production run count goes up by a factor of 10 or so.